Parmenter, I am going to get Andre Coroni out from behind the Iron Curtain, whether I get your cooperation or not.
Gene, I understand your concern, but you must face the realities. Andre Coroni is an old man.
You mean he isn't important enough? He's not one of your top scientists.
Listen, even if he's recaptured, they won't harm him.
You're only guessing. I have a reputation as a gambler, but I never play a hand, and the stake is a human life.
You'll be wagering yours.
That's my prerogative. Colonia may not get us to Mars, but he's been making motion pictures since I was in the cradle. I'll change that. Since you were in the cradle, if you ever were.
I got snapshots.
Coroni created techniques of motion picture making that are being used by the industry this very day.
I believe you.
He was victimized, an overthrow of government. Some politician called his old pictures subversive.
All right. You've convinced me.
You sure you haven't let me talk myself into this?
How are you going to go? I got all the information you wanted. Coroni was defecting to the west, but somehow or other his navigation went all to pot and he finished up on the wrong side of the curtain.
Well, I've made arrangements to leave. Just tell me exactly where he is now.
It's all in here. Naturally, the whole place is crawling with GRMs. So your idea of a glider was a good one.
That I appeared to arrive by accident.
Right? Right?
Diane's already in the village as a teacher, planning the school outing. Gavin will pilot the plane. He'll tow you up to about 10,000 feet, and from then on, you're really on your own.
You're such a comfort.
Yes. So is Karen Veriska.
Who?
Karen Veriska. She's the niece of your target, and for some mysterious reason, she's also in the village.
Thanks for your information and your assistance.
Least I could do. Of course, it's my opinion that you shouldn't go.
Yes, so you've said.
But as your mind's made up, just try to remember one thing. I do like happy endings.
I'll try to remember that. I'll do my best.
tell you, wherever you go, there is always one.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I don't know how to start this, but where am I?
Pardon?
Wait, what is the name of this place?
Wiedehau.
Wiedehau. Oh, boy, was I off course.
Of course. Of course. Who are you? How do you come to be here?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was flying a glider over the area, and I made a forced landing a few miles out of town. A glider, you know.
Ah, glider. A glider, yeah.
And I was wondering if any of you gentlemen might happen to have a lifting winch or a launching catapult. Don't have a lifting winch or a launching catapult. Anyway, I do need a room and a bath.
A room, yes. For how long?
Oh, tomorrow, I hope.
You must report to authorities, yes?
Oh, yes, I intend to. They'll help me get out of here.
The room is here, Herr Back.
Well, I need a toothbrush. Can you manage that?
A toothbrush? Ah, yes, a toothbrush.
Oh, this is fine. Very nice, very nice. You can do something for me. I might need a change of clothes. Do you think you can find something?
Certainly, sir.
I don't have any local currency.
That's quite all right, Herr Bradley. Money is money wherever it comes from. I'll see what I can do about the clothes. Ah, I got just the toothbrush for you, sir. My own.
I was expecting a toothbrush.
Oh, I didn't know.
Situation?
Karin Vorivska's having a dinner. She looks up every time the door opens. She hurried through the main course, but she doesn't seem to want to finish.
I noticed that, like she's expecting someone. Opposition?
I'd say 2 GRMs, I think.
Names?
Lanik and Prokov.
You sure it isn't Prokop and Lanik? As you were. Ah, Mr. Janssen, I'd like a beer and something to eat. Thanks. I'd like to see the menu.
The menu? We have a set meal, Schweinefleisch und Sauerkraut.
Yeah, just what I had in mind.
Thank you, sir.
Hello? I hate eating alone. Do you mind if I join you?
Well, I
Give me an excuse to order champagne,
don't think you'll find any champagne here.
and I won't be alone. I was thinking,
Could I have a coffee, please?
Yes.
You know, you haven't told me what brought you to this place. You have to be born here to even know it existed.
My uncle brought me here as a girl. I've always wanted to come back. I'm sorry, but it's getting late and I am rather tired.
I'll still be eating alone.
I'm sorry.
To speak of the girl, huh? Thank you. Bye.
Herr Janssen.
Yeah, Fräulein.
I've ordered a coffee and it still hasn't arrived.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This is beautiful hot coffee. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Accept my apologies.
It is very difficult, Fräulein Lorischka. Your uncle trusts no one.
But
He must come. He must.
I'm sorry. He's well hidden and safe, but the GIM are everywhere.
I know. That's why I came. Please, take me to him. You must let me help him.
I've done all I can.
Come here, old man. If you want to live a little longer, you'd better listen. We know you're in contact with Koroni, so you'd better get a message to him. If he comes to the hotel at dawn, then we can guarantee his safe return home. We can also promise that his superiors will overlook his little indiscretion.
What if he refuses to come?
Then the lovely Karen Borishka, whom he treats like a daughter, will be returned instead for sentence as a traitor.
Very well. I tell him.
He has until dawn, no later.
Keep your hands behind your back.
Perhaps I'd better take a look. See that he talks to no one else.
Janos. Janos.
Dad, I killed him.
Steady, Karen. Steady. It's done. There's nothing to be done about it now. What about your uncle? Will he come?
Yes, yes, he would never let the GRM take me. He would die first.
It's at dawn. We better get going. We don't know how many of them there are.
What are we going to do?
That's a good question. Why don't you stay here, have a drink? I'll go upstairs and change. I'll meet you back at the hotel in an hour.
What good will it do?
Karen, you must not let your uncle walk into that trap. You have no idea where that little old man is holding him. Oh, well, don't you worry, we'll find him. Remember, 1 hour.
Are you all right?
Yes. I want you to get this message to Parliament. With any luck, we'll be on schedule.
Are you sure you can trust that girl?
She just shot one of the opposition, the younger one.
What about Prokov?
Well, he's tied up with his dead companion. I'm hoping they don't come checking for him until the morning. By then, I will be up and away.
With Korony?
Hopefully. You okay?
Night Owl to Phoebus 1. Night Owl to Phoebus 1.
Phoebus 1 here. Come in, Night Owl.
I have a message for tourists. Pickup will be on schedule. Repeat, pickup will be on schedule. Target located
For
and...
his sake, I hope that he has the sense to do as I told him. Otherwise, you and I will be in trouble.
We've got 3 hours. It's safer to wait in here.
Yeah.
Hello, Night Owl. Come in, Night Owl.
Phoebus 1, we have a problem. Do we ever have a problem?
Explain, please.
Well, according to Jean, Karen Borisko was supposed to have killed one of the opposition. And I've just seen them both, and neither of them look like a ghost. Jean could find himself like the proverbial lamb.
Are you sure you'll come this way?
It's just a guess, but I think it's a good one. You must think a great deal of your uncle coming all the way out here like this.
He's been the only father I've known.
What made him defect?
I don't know. I've been at the university for the past 4 years, only seeing him during vacation. He's been worried lately, but I'd no idea he'd do this.
How'd you find out?
Oh, from friends, so I thought. They got word to me that he'd crashed near the village. I didn't stop to think, I just came.
Yeah, it's just what the GRMs would want you to do.
I realize that now.
Night Owl to Silent Bird, come in, please. Night Owl to Silent Bird, do you read me over?
Andrei Karonyi? Andrei Karonyi!
Who are you?
A friend, I hope. I have your niece with me.
How did you find me?
I knew you were in the area. When I crashed the other day, some took a shot at me. I figured it was you.
I thought you were the GRM.
I persuaded them to stay at home today.
You said you had Karen with you. Where is she?
I'm right here.
That isn't Karen.
Yeah, I've got the message.
I wouldn't, Mr. Bradley. Drop the rifle, Karonyi.
Oh, that's a great performance, Karen. If you ever want to get into pictures, why don't you call me? You'd make a wonderful heavy.
You're going home, comrade. You'll be surprised how many people want to talk to you. It won't be long now.
What a dedicated young girl you are.
Stop! Karonyi! No.
Karonyi, don't! I'm sorry about that.
You don't understand. You don't know what they're like.
Yes, I do. Come with me. Come in, Phoebus 1. You hear me, Phoebus 1?
It's about time you showed. Diane's been in contact. Hey, you know, Karen is...
I know all about Karen. What are you doing up there? I need a tow.
Where you landed? Not a chance. Somewhere down there is a parachute. I don't think it's gonna work, but it's the only chance you've got. I hope you know plenty about rockets.
Rockets?
Rockets.
He meant it.
He actually meant it.
Hey, Gene. Look, whatever you're doing, get a move on. There are soldiers moving in on you from all sides.
We're about as ready as we'll ever be. Keep your fingers crossed.
Right, get in.
How do you know they work?
We don't. You're invited on the test flight. We're on our way out.
That was a beautiful takeoff.
What about Diane?
Don't worry about me. I'm in the clear. I'll be out of here within the hour.
Palmer should be delighted. He just loves happy endings.